Hello, welcome back to our channel. Today we're doing a slightly different video because I'm actually sat here talking to the camera. I haven't done a video like this in a very long time, possibly since the noodles video. That's a long time. I think that was in August, July. I don't know, it's been a while. So what I'm doing today is a Disney Q&A. I've got a very cozy setup. It's actually fairly warm, but let's be cozy. Let's at least pretend it's cozy in Hong Kong now. So, right, got a Disney Q&A. People have asked me questions. Let's answer them. Let me find them first. Okay, let's do this. I'm just gonna go through them. I'm gonna answer here and now. I haven't looked at them. Oh, I lost it. There, it's here. Have you ever been to Tokyo Disneyland? Yes, I have. Got a whole vlog series. I will link it now. Yes, I went basically just pre-COVID. I went last Christmas in December. I loved it. Did a day at Disneyland, did a day at Disney Sea. Amazing. I need to go back basically to just do it in more detail. I'm one of those people, I need days and days to explore every single like detail there. But yes, I have. Loved it. Which park is your all-time favorite? Oh, that's a hard one. I get asked that actually fairly often. Because it says which part. Oh. Right, so obviously if I had the option, I'd go to Disney World because there's so much to do there. So Disney World, because me and Maria just had the best 2 weeks there ever. But my favorite park, I've kind of got sentimental reasons for a lot of them. Like, I love Disneyland Paris. Like, me and Maria had loads of really nice time. Obviously Hong Kong was my local one. I love it. But then I'm a real Animal Kingdom person. I love Animal Kingdom. I think it's just an amazing park. It's got so much going on. I'm gonna be one of those people who doesn't answer properly, so sorry. I apologize. Fave ride in each park you've been to. I can do this. Okay. Disneyland Paris probably has to be Hyperspace Mountain. Just love it. Me and Maria went on after having been to Inventions, and so it was a really cold evening. And I had a scarf around my neck, and it's got the thing that goes over your head to lock you in, and it basically went down over my head, and then I was like, oh, and I was like being strangled. For some reason that brings me so much joy, that story. It was just so funny because I was like crying because it was so cold. Yeah, I find weird things good. Right, so that's Disneyland Paris. Hong Kong has to be Big Grizzly Mountain. Absolutely love that ride. It's just great. Florida, do I have to pick one? I'd say Splash Mountain. So obviously that's an interesting one because it's all changing. So I'm very excited to see the new one. And then Tokyo. I guess I'll like have to throw in a Tower of Terror because I love Tower of Terror. I've trained myself. I get so scared, and I've trained myself to finally, like, I sit there with my arms in the air because I like grab on. I'm so scared all the time. So I'm like progressing in my Tower of Terror experience. So yeah, cool. Favorite character to meet? I always think Hook is really fun, especially Hook in Disneyland Paris. He's a lot of fun. You want characters who have, villains are fun because they're naturally, oh, I know, it's the Ugly Stepsisters. Anastasia and Gisela, they are so fun. I just love them. Honestly, we met them twice in Florida, and both times, like, I think I was like so excited and like laughed so much. They are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, my favorites, definitely my favorites. Which castle is your favorite? Gonna have to say Hong Kong because look at it, it looks amazing, and it's not even finished yet. I want to see what it's going to be like. Are we going to be able to walk through it? Is there going to be a restaurant in it? Is there going to be a shop in it? You know, all the parks have different things going on, so I'm really excited to see the finished product, but it looks beautiful. But second best is Disneyland Paris. Which Disney parks around the world have you been to? So here's where I need like basically a little violin playing my sad story. I turned 30 in the summer, and my one goal in life was to have been to all the Disney parks. COVID happened, so I failed that goal. I only had 2 left, so I've been to Disneyland Paris, I've been to Hong Kong Disney, I've been to Walt Disney World, and I've been to Tokyo. I was planning to go with Jill to Shanghai Disney over Easter. Obviously that didn't happen. And I'm a 4th of July baby, so my birthday is Independence Day, and I was going to spend it in California, and I was going to go to Disney as well. 2020, hey? So yes, I've got 2 more to do. What was your first Disney park and how did you feel? Well, I went to Disneyland Paris when I was like very, very young. I want to say like 3 or 4. Maria was born, so maybe 3 or 4, or not, or older. I was very little, so don't really remember much, but there are photos from it. I guess I've been to Hong Kong Disney when I was like a teenager here, and it was like one New Year's Eve, me and Maria decided to go to Disneyland Paris, and it kind of just rekindled our whole love for parks. We've always loved Disney, but it really started something with loving the Disney parks. So that was 2015 that we did Disneyland Paris, and we stayed there 6 days. It was magical. What brought you to Hong Kong? I teach. I'm a teacher, but I grew up here, so I've come back rather than well no, you still go to a place. But yes, I grew up here, got a job as a teacher, came over, bada bing, bada boom. What is your favorite thing about each park you've visited? Oh man, okay. Disneyland Paris, Inventions, the restaurant. Me and Maria had the best time. It's basically, we love character meets, we love them. So character meals are the dream. We've had the best character meets there, always had a good time. Unfortunately, that was all before I vlogged, so I haven't got it on camera. We'll have to do it again. Honestly, I love Inventions. Hong Kong Disney, I know it sounds weird, but I love that it's small. I love that you can like have such a good time, and it's not a trek to get from one bit to the other. If you've decided you want to go on Hyperspace Mountain, but then you want to do the Lion King show, doable. It's one that you can then perfect. You can do all of the things, but also there's always new stuff. There's always suddenly like a new character appears. Recently I just suddenly saw Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I was like, what? Never seen them before. So it's just an exciting one. Tokyo merchandise, and also I just love that it was different. I really want to go with Maria, I'll be honest with you. Me and Maria, we do Disney a certain way that only the 2 of us could do, because we plan it to such an extent, and it was just, there was so much detail that I feel like I needed more time to take in. I love Disney Sea just because of its uniqueness. Florida, oh my goodness, it's just because there's so much of it. I love the character meets, obviously. I loved the character meals. I guess with Florida, Magic Kingdom, I'm Beauty and the Beast, that's my absolute favorite. There's a whole section kind of for it. There's the castle, there's Be Our Guest, you can meet the Beast. I like all the dance parties as well in Florida. They do that really well. I had a 16-minute dance-a-thon with Rafiki. Not many people could say that. Right. Which Disney park is your favorite? I've already answered that. Favorite Disney couple? Oh, favorite Disney couple, Flynn and Rapunzel. Tips for saving up to go to Disney / trip planning. So my tips for saving up would be put aside a bit every month. It can be as little or as much as you want. Look out for deals. There's lots of good deals. When me and Maria booked, we got I think we got a ridiculous amount of vouchers. So actually it then contributed to our savings. Look for the deals on meal plans. So once the world's up and functioning normally, Disney do really good meal plans. Book with that. All of the Disneys do good deals. We did a meal plan thing in Tokyo. It was really good. Do your research. Like, I'd basically encourage you to be researching it all the time. Have your knowledge of the different hotels, of the different parks, so you know what you're looking out for. Lots of people do videos. Pinterest is great. And I would then just basically say, have an idea of merch that you're allowed to get, or maybe your top merch. If you know, for example, you're going to get a Spirit jersey, have that as a priority, then you can get the other things with it. I think basically you just need to think ahead logically as to what you're expecting from the holiday. Sometimes I don't really buy much merch at the moment, and that means my Disney trips are cheap to Hong Kong Disney because it's like local. However, I knew with Tokyo, I was there to get the merch. With Florida, I knew I was there to get the merch. So basically, know what your priorities are, but there are so many deals you can get. Right, did that answer everything? Oh, also planning. So yeah, as I was saying, we've done a whole Florida trip planning video. I will link it below. Included a folder. Me and Maria loved it. It was great. I love planning. Also, message me if you need any advice. Okay. Oh, which park is my favorite? Done that. Which favorite ride at Hong Kong Disneyland? As I said, Big Grizzly Mountain. Best ride at your home park, Big Grizzly Mountain. Favorite Disney park? Oh man, I do get asked that a lot. Okay. If you could switch up any Disney couple, who would you ship and why? Okay, so I'd break up Flynn and I've just said they're my favorite couple, but I would break up Flynn and Rapunzel, basically because I'd go out with Flynn. Personal gain. Also then I'd put Rapunzel with Tarzan. Rapunzel would go out with Tarzan, and like she'd be all like, oh, this is new, like, oh, I've left the tower, and he'd be like, me, Tarzan. Like, you know, they'd both be learning. It would be a great experience. I think that'd be joyous. Plus I'd be going out with Flynn, so win-win. Right, favorite Disney character. Oh, that's a really, really difficult one. So my favorite Disney film is Beauty and the Beast. My favorite Disney princess is Belle, followed very closely by Rapunzel. Favorite Disney character. I hate that question. I find it really hard. I hate to say a modern one, but I do really love Olaf. I really love him. I also really love Simba. But he's a bit arrogant, but I do really love him. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Favorite snack of all time. I'm assuming Disney snacks. Let's go for Disney snack. Oh, I can't think of it. All I can keep picturing, and ironically I didn't actually eat this, but all I can think about is the cinnamon swirl from Gaston's Tavern. Maria ate that and I sat there jealous. Oh my goodness, there's so many amazing ones. Why can't I think of any? I love cupcake. I love icing. moving on. I can't do that. I'm gonna say that even though I never ate it. What have I ever eaten? I feel like I've turned into Maria. This is her feelings. Oh, I'm panicking. I need to move on. I'm sorry. If and when traveling is a thing again, which Disney park are you most excited to visit? So obviously I need to complete them all. So I do want to go to Shanghai. I do want to go to California. However, if the world was to go completely back to normal in an amazing way, I would love, love, love to book for me and Maria to go to Florida again for 2 weeks. That would be my absolute dream. That was like 2 weeks of pure joy, pure joy. But there were lots of tears on my behalf because that's just how I roll, but it was pure joy. So I would go back to Florida. However, I do need to tick off all my list. So that's all the questions. Thank you so much everyone who asked me one. I really enjoyed it, even though I had a bit of a meltdown towards the end. Yeah, thank you for joining me. If you have any more questions, I'm sure I will do a Q&A again one day. Remember to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.